We are going to bring in former acting U.S. Attorney General Matthew Whitaker. Thank you for getting up with us. But my first question is really kind of singling back to a couple of different people's thoughts. Bob Bianchi, we had him on a little bit ago, and then former FBI agent Jonathan Gilliam. They have both said something very similar and very interesting in the past 12 hours since this affidavit came out, that they said that it wouldn't shock them if we found out eventually if he had killed other people. What are your thoughts on this?
That's good to be with you this morning, Ashley. My thoughts on that is this clearly is unusual for the human experience, right? I mean, most human beings get along with people, don't plan middle of the night, multi-murders. And so he clearly was studying the crimes of serial killers. He clearly, has the indicia of several things. We're going to learn much more, and I'm sure that the police are looking at how he did this crime and comparing it to other unsolved murders, trying to figure out if he is connected.
Matt, what about his attitude towards everything? We see these pictures and some videos, and he seems very stoic. He seems very confident. I don't necessarily think that I would say he was very smart because of what's happened. If he does turn out to be the person, he is innocent until proven guilty. But with everything that's come out, what do you make of this?
Well, I mean, he may be a sociopath and may not feel normal human emotions. And so this is one of those situations where I think it's going to be very interesting to see if and when he goes to trial, and he wants his story to be told, what comes out. This affidavit is just a tease. It is enough to have probable cause. It's probably not enough to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. I think they've probably saved some things in the evidence that they're going to present at trial. And so it's going to be a much more complex case, because right now we have some DNA and we have some footage from some surveillance cameras, some Ring doorbells maybe, and then we have this, this path of this car that was identified. And so I think there's a lot more to this case, and we're going to, have it play out probably daily as this heads to trial.
Just really, really quickly, before we move to the next one, when it comes to the roommate, how important is her testimony going to be in this trial?
Yeah, it's going to be really important. I mean, she saw the person, can identify the timeline, helps maybe place somebody of similar resemblance. The real question I know a lot of Americans are asking is, why didn't she call 911? Why did she wait 6 hours till the next morning? Mm-hmm.
Well, we have to get to this. Of course, President Biden is set to visit the border in El Paso, Texas on Sunday. He announced that this week, his first visit since taking office. I do want to run this soundbite, though, of him talking about this. Listen.
It's clear that immigration is a political issue that extreme Republicans are always going to run on. We need more resources to secure the border. Yet again, extreme Republicans have said no. The Republicans haven't been serious about this at all.
Mayorkas said this a couple of days ago. He blamed the Republicans. Now the president is blaming Republicans. So how can they sit up there with a straight face when the Republicans have been begging he and Kamala Harris and really anybody from the administration to get down there and help?
Yeah, this is all political spin. This border has been under assault ever since Joe Biden took office. He has let it deteriorate to a unsustainable level right now. He's re-implementing Trump-era policies to try to at least get this off of the TV because it is politically hurting him. That's the only reason he's coming out. I don't trust him on these issues because I don't think his heart is in it. He does not want to secure the border, and he just wants the images that we're seeing right now on the TV to be off the TV, and so he's taking this to an online app that a lot of these folks that are coming here can use in order to move this crisis away from the border and mostly to our airports when these people arrive.
Yeah, it really makes you wonder with that plan that he unveiled yesterday if it's going to include any type of support for Border Patrol agents or adding more agents at the border, because we all know they need that support down there really badly. Matt Whitaker, thank you so much for your time this morning. We appreciate it.